Welcome to Cape Town.
Points Diva! We are finally in Cape Town. After 5 flights, we almost missed 2 out of the 5 flights, and our luggage did not make it past the first flight. But we are here. We bought some clothes from the airport. We're with our homies, and we're about to just turn up. And it's Jermaine's birthday!
Give him
Jermaine, free.
Get in that Santa bag, Jermaine.
A group of us traveled to Cape Town, South Africa for New Year's. Our first night, we ate at Tiger's Milk Restaurant. This is a local chain, but the food was really, really good and super cheap. After a night of bar hopping on Long Street, the next day we took the scenic 2-hour drive to Aquila Private Game Reserve.
So, our group of 12 have just arrived at this Aquila Private Game Reserve, and it is gorgeous. It's a game reserve, it's a spa, you can actually stay here, so it's a really nice lodge, there are restaurants. So come with us as we go, and hopefully we can see the Big Five. So we are heading to our game drive. We're so excited. Some of the guys here, they've never seen the Big Five, so I'm hoping that we can see the Big Five. The first of the Big Five.
This is a good safari if you've never been to an African safari. You'll probably see 3 out of the Big Five. The next day we spent some time sightseeing at the VA Waterfront. This is a really good spot where if you want to eat, if you want to shop, and also to take some great pictures of the street performers.
So we are at the VA Waterfront, and we're about to take the ferry over to Robben Island to see where Nelson Mandela was held in prison for a few years. Actually, it wasn't a few years, it was a lot of years. Come with us.
In order to get to Robben Island, you have to take a short ferry. A few interesting things that I learned on this tour. We all know about the famous Nelson Mandela. Well, he was in prison here for 18 years, and they also had 2 additional inmates that became the president of South Africa.
So we're about to enter Nelson Mandela's cell. We're on the Robben Island, and this tour is really, really deep, and it's really hitting home, but it's a great tour. You have to try it.
The tour guides are ex-inmates, which adds an emotional layer to the tour. Some even live on the island with their families. Throughout the tour, I wondered how were they able to relive their trauma for tourists.
This is the style of Mr. Nelson Mandela. You may take time to take some photos.
Day 3 was New Year's Day. I decided to charter a private catamaran through Cruise IQ. If this is something that you're interested in doing, I would highly recommend this company because they were super responsive and their prices were really, really good. So it was so funny because as we were leaving the port, it was a bunch of people taking pictures of us and waving at us, and you could not tell us that we were not in the Jay-Z Pimpin' video. In Cape Town, December is the summer month, so you'll always get really nice weather. However, the ocean is the Pacific, so the water is going to be super cold. So we weren't really prepared or realized that when we jumped in. So just be prepared if you do get in the water. Afterwards, we headed over to Shimmy Beach Club for the Pop Bottles Day Party. Listen, you have to party with South Africans. They love having their version of a house party dance battle, and they go in. Some kind of way, the guys in our group negotiated for our section to be on stage at no additional cost. All in, we probably paid around $400 for 2 bottles of liquor and a bunch of food for the rest of the night, and tip. Y'all really need to come to Cape Town to ball on a budget. The next morning, we headed to the Stellenbosch wine region, and it was probably, 45 minutes to an hour right outside of Cape Town. And the area is just absolutely gorgeous. You have a bunch of different wineries, and they allow you to go and do different tastings. So we decided to go to the Waterford estate.
Oh, welcome to my estate. We are at the Waterford Winery about to do a lovely wine tasting, so join us.
So if you think about it, there's less grapes on a vine, so more nutrients is going into fewer grapes. What I find we have over here is a much lighter style, easy drinking grape.
So the wine package that we chose was a wine and chocolate pairing, and it was around $10 US, and we had maybe 3 or 4 different wines, and they paired it with chocolate.
Good afternoon. We are at Clos Malverne Wine Estate for a 4-course lunch. It's actually going to be really nice because it's a food and wine pairing, and it's only $40 US, so you really can't beat that. And check out this view.
I would highly recommend this restaurant. I mean, you can't really have 4 courses and wine and only pay $40 US too many places. So I would say it was money well spent. And I did book this restaurant probably like 3 months in advance. So just be mindful of that.
I'm appreciative of everyone. Love each and every one. All friendships and friendships. Let's make 2020 big.
We were supposed to have gone to a champagne tasting after this, but after the restaurant, we were done.
So I know I have not been posting that much, but it's because I planned this amazing trip for my group. However, Mr. O and I did not have our luggage for, 5 days? We had 5 connections. It did not make past the first connection. We have not had luggage for 5 days, okay? We just walked into our loft. Both of our luggage is here. They said one of our luggage only made it, but then they surprised us with both. Y'all, I literally shed a tear. So, FYI, this is why you need to really follow Points Diva. The last airline that we flew was Ethiopian. They give $75 per day per passenger if your luggage is lost, to buy toiletries, the basics, panties, toothbrush, little things like that. But our luggage is here.
I want to also shout out Hylton Ross. That was a transportation company that we used each day, and we also used the driver Spetla. So if you guys use that company, definitely ask for Spetla. He was the bomb. Next on the tour was to drive down to Cape of Good Hope, and this is just a really great attraction for you to see a different side of Cape Town, and then you also can say you've been to the southernmost tip of Africa. Once you leave Cape of Good Hope, you should definitely head over to Boulders Beach. Boulders Beach is where you have the African penguins. So not a lot of places you can say you've actually seen a penguin. And they were so cute.
Hey, it's Points Diva here. Thank you so much for watching this Cape Town video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Cape Town is such an amazing and beautiful destination, even so much to where Miss and O and I, we went for a honeymoon and we decided to go back with friends. So if you want to learn how we did this trip on Points and Miles, because of course we did not pay full price for this trip, head over to pointsdiva.com to learn the full details. On to the next destination.
Shout out and thank you to this Cape Town crew. We had a ball. I can't wait for the next trip. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe down below. Also, I would love to hear your comments if you've ever been in Cape Town or if you have questions and interested in going.